Welcome back, hunters. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to our Whiterime Ridge Expeditions series in the Hunter Classic. So last episode, we started making our hike towards where we're going to basically kind of have our new base camp set up with the tent in this reserve. We got a couple of animals. I'm not really going to, super focus on animals for this until we can get the tent down, because, if we don't get the tent set up, then it kind of makes all of this a little bit well, I shouldn't say pointless, but our main goal is definitely not met. So I think with more of a straight shot towards this spot where we're going to set it, it should be pretty smooth sailing here on. We did get a snowshoe hare with the bow and arrow, which I will give myself a little point for actually managed to shoot that little target. And then we did get a nice, well, maybe a nice tall sheep with the rifle. Again, it's kind of hard to get a good idea of weight for, how animals size up unless you have a little thing to reference back and forth with. Like, a prime example is the one moose I got last weekend. The only way I kind of found out was a nice moose was getting people say, oh, that's a really nice one. 203 is pretty good. There's not really a way in-game you can have, a system to understand what your trophy levels or scores are. Which, I mean, on the one hand, is kind of nice because you can treat every animal as a trophy then and take accomplishment for getting it. On the other hand, though, sometimes it's kind of interesting to think, that looked really nice. How well does that stack up to, their entire scoring potential? Oh. Rabbit sighted. I want to see if I can get another one with the bow and arrow, or the cable back bow. This one is a female. I don't know. Again, I'll have to check and see how it kind of compares to the male. And then I also do need to try to keep watch for once the Sentinel Eliminator wears off. Oh. Oh, no, it's not scared. It just, for some reason, it seemed like it was picking up its speed to try to get out of there. So I'm going to try crouch and see what I can do. Gotta remember, I'm pretty sure the bow is my number 1 weapon. So that means I do not want to take the rifle out, because if I try to use the 300 caliber against the bunny, there'd be no bunny left to pick up. There'd just be a red smear across the snow, more than likely. But let's see if we can sneak up and get him with the bow and arrow. I'd probably wager that this is the most difficult style of hunting, is no blinds, no calls, no lures, having to stalk your way slowly up with just a simple bow and arrow to try to get the animals taken down and hunted. Because there's a lot that could go wrong as you're trying to do this. If you don't have the Sentinel Eliminator, this gets even more difficult. And there's also, how is your clothing affecting you? Does it give you enough cover or advantage to be able to accomplish this? Again, that's one thing I do have to play more Hunting Simulator 2 to get a further fleshed out feel of it. But it's just that it feels like more concise information is right in Hunting Simulator 2 than the Hunter can be at times. Well, at least the Hunter Classic. Call of the Wild did improve on how much concise information and stuff you have right available for you. Okay, it's just gonna stay right there, hopefully. I think this should be close enough for me. Oh, too high. A little too high, but at least we got in closer to try with a shot. Unfortunately, I don't think I can pick the arrow back up even if we do find it. That'd be a neat little thing you could actually do with archery stuff, is you could actually, if you do miss or you take down an animal, you can recover your ammunition that you've used. And I was like, there's our arrow right there. Which somehow has a bullet hole in the snow? Or is that on the arrow itself? Yeah, again, how the game handles its projectiles can be a bit weird at times. Okay, well, I'm going to keep our straight line for our destination there. The rabbit's probably going to be a ways off now, so I don't think I'll get another chance too easily for it. But I kind of do think it would be interesting if they did add sights to, like, some of the traditional weapons. Like, there are actually traditional recurve bow sights and things like that. And it's not like it really gives you more zoom, but it kind of gives you a reticle or a crosshair to kind of get an idea of where you're aiming. Oh, well, snowshoe hair tracking increased. That's nice to see. I actually wonder if I should dig out the sight I have for my recurve bow. It's definitely nothing fancy for a recurve bow. It's not I picked it up a few years ago as like a beginner bow because I want to try to get into archery. But life and plans did not go as hoped. So I couldn't really get further into the sport or the hobby. That was just a basic 24-pound draw recurve or takedown recurve bow. I did pick up a little sight with it that's, again, just a little bit of a crosshair or a reference you could use to try aiming with. Well, we got an Arctic fox, but I don't think I'd be able to sneak up to that. I could always try. It is directly on our route. Oh, we've got moose in the area, too. Or maybe. I mean, these are tracks, so it's quite possible it's left the area. Is that moose? Yeah, it is. Okay, those tracks look like they're... Or the droppings seem to be older. It's not going to be completely out of this area. Oh, do have a nice view down to the south there, but I don't want to get... Again, don't get too sidetracked, because then I'm not actually going to make it where I want to be. And some more droppings here. 17 to 42 minutes, so we might actually see it in this area somewhere still as we keep going. I just want to try to see where this fox is, and then maybe I could try sneaking towards it. Because I did get our shooting chance with the rabbit. It's just that I, again, aimed a bit too high, and there's not the reference you can always use. Like, the recurve bow with its arrowhead, you have the nice way of using the one, kind of like the gap between the riser and the, what is the prong called? Fluke? Just the point of the arrowhead. So you'd have some reference to kind of get an idea of what to use for aiming. But with the cable back, because of how it's just like a rounded tip, you don't really have as much you can use for reference. Well, there's another fox call. Okay, so this call just came from up, actually not too far ahead here, so we might be able to see it. Might be. Terrain's not as good for getting sighting in, although... Let me just take a moment to look again. Yeah, it's pretty uneven, so I don't know if I'd get too lucky with trying to see it. But here's another track. I think this is just from the other Arctic fox I called way along. But yeah, Whiterime has some stunning views. Like, looking at all the mountain peaks and that with the snow covering them. Can't remember the old Skyrim selling point. You see that mountain? You can climb it! Now, you can probably do that for actually most of the peaks you see in Whiterime. Some of them are like border mountains, like that you can't, but that there you could climb, you can climb that. I feel like that one's too far out, but maybe it actually could be climbed too. Yes, I think that's just the droppings of the one that it called from around here. We'll probably just get our... keep moving along. Yeah, that is Arctic Fox. It's kind of larger than I thought it would be for just an Arctic Fox, though. Yeah, all of this has kind of gotten old, so I'm not gonna do the slow crouch. God, I'm trying to talk. I know this is my first, or my second recording of the day, because the previous episode was my first one, but gotta warm myself up a bit. Oh. Okay, that says it's very close. Although I feel like I probably scared it off because of like how I just got up and was moving around here. Yeah, the tracks are getting kind of weird. Oh, well, there's the moose tracks again. So it did go along this area. Okay, so let me see. Yeah, I don't know if I'd really be able to sneak up towards it since I don't know exactly where it is. But we can stay low and try to see if we can kind of follow this trail a bit more. Yeah, there's the breaking point. Okay. I had a feeling we'd hit a point where it started fleeing off from us. Like I said, I was kind of clumsily going around there, unsure of where it might have been. Actually, is that just a rock or is that something else right there? No, we got dull sheep again. This call is actually right from in front of us. So we'll have to see what we might be able to get from this. I don't know if it'll be a ram or just more ewes, but hey, I'll take the opportunity if it presents itself. Yes, that's just a stone there. Okay, so are they going to be with a lot of trees blocking vision, or are we going to actually get a nice view of them? Oh, hello! If he doesn't go anywhere too quickly, I think we're going to try to get a bow kill with this. Like, yeah, the rifle one, I'm surprised how badly I... not really butchered the shot, but placed the shot. I was aiming for the lung, and I somehow broke the poor thing's neck, so... we'll see if I'm a little bit better using the bow here. And as long as he doesn't go too quick, we might be able to get in nice and close to try to get him down. Although terrain might make it a little difficult to keep vision on him. Yeah, so he's going up along that hill there. So I think he's probably directly ahead of us. You also got to try to figure out, like, your sweet spot for trying to do, like, archery stalking. Because you don't want to be too close that as soon as you spring up, you cause the animal to flee. But you don't want to be too far away that it's hard to make the shot. So you've got to try to figure out what is your best distance to work from. I mean, if we're talking Monster Hunter terms, what's your critical range for the bow and arrow? Because it's almost like that boiled down, essentially. You don't want to be too close, but you don't want to be too far either. Oh, is that a second one? I'm actually not sure now. I'm going to keep going for that one, because I can actually have... I have view of it right now. it's possible there are actually two around here. See, but he's going the same direction we are, and we're definitely not going to be able to... Oh, no, he's swinging around. Yeah, he's turned himself around. So it might be the same one, just going in a few circles around here. Okay. Because we are on a slope... Oh, there he is. Yeah, it seems like he's just taking it easy going around in this area for a while. Which should give us a chance of getting a nice try at him. Oh, there are two. So that's where the other guy is. Okay. I don't know if I'd be able to get one, like, a heart shot to immediately drop it. I'm just going to stay still for a moment and see where he tries going. Okay, see, I got... Oh, they're both on the move, and unfortunately he's... One is somewhere behind these little bumps here. The other one's up there. Oh, well, there's another mission objective complete. Oh, he's right there. I'm going to try. It's going to be a bit of a longer shot, but we'll see. Okay, that got him instantaneously. Now, he's on the run, but... Nope. Okay, we'll head up there and see if I was able to get that or not. It's like I thought maybe if I was a good enough shot, which evidently probably not, I might have been able to get him while he was trying to run away after taking this guy down. But we did get one with the cable backed, and it looks like that might be through the lungs. Oh, no, that was through the spine again. For whatever reason, I'm definitely seem to want to go for the spine on these guys. There, he can rest his head on in my leg. Okay, so there's that one. I will keep the rifle out just in case. Let's head up this way and see exactly how this all played out. I guess he was just close enough to still not be scared off. It wasn't quite like the mule deers where I was able to get one after the other after the other. And then there is that female moose too, and I forgot to bring the first aid kits. I don't think it'll be a problem with, like, getting spooked, but I don't know for certain either. Let me just head along, try to keep on the tracks of this ram. It is thankfully going in the direction we still generally want to go, so that's pretty helpful. Okay, that's just roaming, fleeing. It's actually possible there might have been even... Well, there's more doll sheep ahead, too. The big thing I'm looking for is just to see if there's any, like, blood on the snow, because that'll give me an idea if I have gotten anything wounded or not. Okay, so that was the moose. Yeah, starting to go through with all these tracks. I don't see anything that really looks like... oh, hang on. Is this... No. No, okay, so I don't think I actually managed to get wounded or a shot to wound one. So that's actually a good thing in this situation. Because that means I don't have to worry too much about trying to find a specific wounded animal. I can just continue along and see what other opportunities are presenting themselves. I normally don't try to go for any shots that are of, like, the animals fleeing, just because then you're going to have to try to get, usually, multiples in against them. Because if they're running away, you're seeing mostly their hind or back end. And it's not like you're going to really get a good shot that's going to go through a lung in that direction. Do you just want to keep investigating these just in case? Because it doesn't hurt just to be certain. But it does thankfully seem like both those shots missed. Nope. And something just went running. I think it might have even been that Sitka deer. Oh, well, there's that female moose, I think, from before. Well, be sure to give her some distance. And we might be getting into an opportunity getting more shots at the doll sheep, because the call from the other one was up ahead this way. And the nice thing about how the mountains are, everything might be more funneled into this, like, gully between them. So we might have a good chance ahead for getting another animal down. Nope. Actually, no, come on, crouch. Got a doll sheep right there. Is it down? Hang on, I gotta investigate. This looks like he might have been killed. And if so, then that means I actually did get a shot off on one of them. Oh, Nordy. Oh, that's the Arctic fox call. Just heard the little scream like, uh-oh, what's that? Yeah, it does seem like he is just dead. Now, I'll keep the bow at the ready in case. I don't like the moose being right over there. But yeah, I can't spot this guy, so he is down. So I did actually get the shots on him. Right hind leg. Okay, so... I'm just going to resume. Because, like, I'm surprised I actually got him down. I didn't see anything I thought that would have been, like, a... blood in the snow or that. So, yeah, that caught me very by surprise. That one only had the one wound to it, though, so does that mean I actually shot it too, as they were running off? Oh, the more I'm trying to think of this, the more I'm kind of dreading, oh crap, maybe I did screw up worse than I realized. Okay, we still got a ways to go, but I think we should make it alright. Even if we do take a couple minutes, I can even just, like, get us running to at least just make sure we can put down our tent. And what we'll try for is one more animal, even if I use the rifle for it, and then we'll just sprint to put down our tent where I kind of want to have it. A lot of tracks here of Arctic fox, doll sheep. Are these old? Yeah, these all might be doll sheep. Oh lord, they all are. And they all seem to be unique animals, too. Okay, well there is the fox in here, too, but... yeah, it mostly is just a herd of doll sheep that got... oh, speaking of... oh, there's a group of them. Pretty tiny little ram from the horns on them, though. Oh, well, there's dull sheep tracking increase, so that's nice to get. I did say we would get one more animal, so let's see about this. Where'd he go? Okay, I think he's actually down. Oh, no, that's... That sounded like it was up there more. Oh, no, I guess it was this direction. Okay, so where is he? Oh, it's you. You want to stand still a moment, bud? Not really, huh? Well, now you're going to be still for quite a while. Oh, lordy, look at them start funneling all around here. I don't think they can do anything to me. This isn't quite Call of the Wild, where you can have the doe sometimes smack into you and take some of your health off. I think they all will probably just be trying to get out of here. I mean, trying the key word, because it seems like they have a few... Well, some of them are figuring it out. Others, not as much. Oh. And we got down there, too. Oh, it looks like... Oh my god. Okay, that one right freaking there. We have to get that. Look at those horns. That is trophy right freaking there. Okay, you... Okay, that was the lung. I'll just resume. No matter what, we are getting that one. Look at the curl of those. Those are like frickin' tusks. They're like mammoth tusks on that. Okay, I'm just going to use another scent eliminator because I'm not letting this one go. Oh, heck no. It is the direction I want to go. That is... Holy hell. Certain animals you can just tell are trophies from a distance, and that thing is amazing. But I need to be careful because there are a lot of things like spooked around him. But he's an area that I've got great visibility on, so I think if I can get to this hill up here... Or do I even try a long shot? Oh, I'm out of ammo. Oh, crap, that... Okay, did not realize that. Yeah, I'm going to try a long shot. Ah, no, he's moving. Okay. I'm not going to fully stand. Now, what's he doing? Ah, he's just behind that hill now. Okay, let me see now. The other one's... That's our trophy. That is our trophy. Oh, ho, ho. That's... Even if you do want to go bow and arrow, take a backup weapon. Just because if you have chances you don't want to lose, you have a way to get them. Holy crap, let's get a good look at him. He is amazing compared to what we've seen so far. So he's actually gotten... It looks like maybe a full loop almost to them as well for how they're going outwards. How do you sit compared to everything else? 200 score. Yeah, I'm thinking that's a pretty good one. It also gave us 82 GM or so. Now we're going to do this because I want to show him off proper. look. His horns are even clipping into his body just as I'm trying to get him lined up for a nice picture. Come on, pal. God, he is superb. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do Reverent because, like, man, this was such a great one. Probably one of the best trophies I think I've gotten since doing the Hunter Classic on the channel. I'll have to even go to leaderboards because I want to see how he scores compared to other dull sheep. Like a 200. Oh, that was amazing to see. And it kind of reminded me more like a pair of tusks with how much there was, like, curved forwards. Like, sure, they start going backwards, but it's... You can tell I'm excited when I just can't talk properly. I might even have my first trophy I'm going to taxidermize. Oh, and I think that's actually another male. Yeah, these... I don't think I'd go for it, because I do want to get this tent down before we end this episode off. You know what, I am going to sprint and just try to get that down. I don't think I could have anything that's going to top that this episode. Oh. I feel accomplished with that one. I do lean to it would have been cool to get such a high-scoring animal with the bow and arrow, but sometimes you just gotta say, you know what, screw it, I'm just going safer than sorry and taking what I actually can definitively get. Okay, and we are getting pretty close to where I've got us set. I'm going to set us up to. It does seem like we might actually have another ram up ahead somewhere. Yeah, the doll sheep still. Oh, Arctic fox tracking even went up. So at least I'm getting the tracking skills up. They do take quite a while before you start getting progress and, like, level ups there. It does say this guy is up ahead somewhere. Yeah, so if I can get to that spot, that looks like a nice center. Oh. Are you stuck into rock? Let me see if it's a male or female first, then we'll decide whether we free it or not. Okay, I'm going to do my duty. I'm going to see if I can scare it in a different direction. Poor bugged out animal. Come on. Come on, I'm right here. That should send you the other way. There you go. I've done my duty to the animals. For what I've taken, I've also spared one from such a miserable fate of being stuck running into the boulder. Okay. Oh, yeah, the tracks for that one are still going right this direction. Oh, right up there. Yeah, definitely not our trophy, but you know what? Okay, that should hopefully be a lung and put him down. Now, looks like he is the last, Oh, yeah, I think that's actually him down right there, isn't it? Yeah, let's go collect him, and then we'll set our tent down. Or maybe we'll set the tent down first. So I do think right up here is a great spot. I'll see. It's kind of like just like a nice level area. Not overly, so I guess we'll just kind of plunk her down. Right there. This tent has been set up, so now we have the... Anywhere I want to go is basically pretty easy. If we want to go up for polar bears, we can just go north up that way. If I'm looking for deer, I think I can even go along here for those as well. Moose or bison, I can go down through that pass. We've got a lot of options from this spot. And let me just, Alright, where did that guy go? Okay. Oh, there's the blood. Oh, just a body. Okay, let me take a look, because, like, I'm surprised he went down from just a body shot this quickly. Oh, he's actually not too bad looking himself. Body and shoulder blade. Okay, I guess maybe the trauma managed to go through and cause something to him. No, no, that's not what I used. That's what I used. Yeah, so just get a picture with this guy. But I think that previous ram we just got is truly remarkable. Okay, and let me just move myself a little bit more controlled. There we go. Yeah, so we got another animal. That's a nice bit more GM to collect. And with the tent all set up, we are prepared for the rest of the expedition series here in Whiterime Ridge. I don't know if we'll actually find anything else I could top what we just got from between the moose last weekend and the doll sheep this weekend. We're doing pretty amazing so far on Whiterime. But thank you guys so much for joining me on another episode of this series. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in comments right down below. And until I see you in the next video or episode, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.